Welcome to Curiosity Gaming. This is your host, Rebel Weasel. When last we left our hero, she had decided to start doing some quests inside the City of Solitude. We're pretty much gonna wander around and just see if we can find any quests. There are some in this direction. And this lady here.
The Swords of Solitude are short on volunteers and full on trouble. There's honest gold aplenty if you've got enough spine for the work.
Anything interesting for me today?
Only if you're interested in nightmares. If High Priest Ingot didn't assure me that this is no joke and dropped a bag of gold in my hands, I'd say I was being made a fool of. I'm told people are being dragged underground for a vampire feast.
Do you need them rescued?
That's unlikely. The High Priest provided us this relic of RK to perform funeral rites on the victims, for the sake of their souls and to drive out any lingering risk of undeath. Cleanse the bodies and kill the vampires. Priest Torbjorn can tell you more.
I will destroy these vampires and perform the funeral rites on their victims.
Neither of us will collect a single drake if you don't complete your task. Get on with it!
Who is Priest Torbjorn?
I don't know him personally, but High Priest Ingot vouches for him. He's a member of RK's clergy who left on some sort of expedition. I don't know more than that, really. If you have doubts, which you should, I'd speak to him before you leave.
Tell me about this group you represent.
The Swords of Solitude Militia. Oldest volunteer army in the hold. We've defended the people of Western Skyrim for generations. The High King's soldiers cannot respond to every petition for assistance, so we lend our aid to those willing to pay.
Like the Fighters Guild?
Western Skyrim doesn't need a bunch of outsiders telling us how to handle our affairs.
Ooh.
The High King permits the guilds their presence here, but they work through us or not at all. Skyrim can fend for itself, though we are on lean times.
Oh, some sour grapes there. Is that why you're recruiting?
We've never had such a shortage of folk willing to fight to defend their neighbors. I don't know where all the brave souls have gone, but Solitude feels lean as a lone wolf these days. So here I am, on the street like a beggar. Dark times.
All right. Good luck with
I
that.
don't know him personally, but
Let's find out where that is on the map. The Hjalmart Great Lift. Okay. We'll have to go through the Dragon Bridge.
Gold may be
That'll be a nice ride.
but we all need roots.
Where is that half-witted hawker?
Okay, it's a long ways from here. So, on we go. There it is, right there. There it is right there. When we need to go downstairs. Let's see, where are we? We are here. There's a way shrine there called the Greymoor Keepway Shrine. We should go unlock that. There it is right there. Okay, and now where do we need to go? We need to go here, to the vampire feeding grounds.
Sometimes a little lie saves a ton of explanation.
I need to go up or down. Let's try up. Yeah, above.
march!
Woo! We did it! Yay! Sorry, I didn't talk during that. I took all my concentration. So now we need to find our way back through to where the Way Shrine is. Achievement unlocked, no food for you. Defeat Hyorin the Harvester, Doomclaw, and Exarch Savir of the Grey Host at the Vampire Feeding Grounds in Blackreach Greymoor Caverns. We did it! I think that the Way Shrine must be up here on this ledge. I don't have a visual of it. It's probably behind that rock. But everybody's running there, so... There it is. Excellent. So we can return to Solitude.
I only accept victory or death, and you're still breathing. What do you have to report?
I did away with the vampires and consecrated their victims with the relic of Arche.
I still have trouble believing that there's a vast black pit underneath the hold where terrible things are waiting to drag us off and eat us. It'd be better for my sleep if I never do. Take your gold, and let's never speak of this again. Our militia is recruiting for a dangerous mission, but I'm up to my ears in milk drinkers. You've got some guts, haven't you?
Tell me about this group that you represent.
The Swords of Solitude Militia. Oldest volunteer army in the hold. We've defended the people of Western Skyrim for generations. The High King's soldiers cannot respond to every petition for assistance. So we lend our aid to those willing to pay.
Like the Fighters Guild.
Western Skyrim doesn't need a bunch of outsiders telling us how to handle our affairs. The High King permits the guilds their presence here. But they work through us or not at all. Skyrim can fend for itself. Though we are on lean times.
Is that why you're recruiting?
We've never had such a shortage of folk willing to fight to defend their neighbors. I don't know where all the brave souls have gone. But Solitude feels lean as a lone wolf these days. So here I am, on the street like a beggar. Dark times.
And that's it for that quest. Thank you for joining me here on Curiosity Gameplay with Rebel Weasel.